Because as you are fully aware, Article 146 also does not permit disclosure of the proceedings of the committee. Except that the Chief Justice has been written to by the President through his secretary, and the basis upon which the committee arrived at the decision has been communicated clearly to her. A warrant, as prescribed once again by Article 146, was also issued to accompany the letter. So she has been made aware of the removal and the basis for it. But I am not permitted by law to make any disclosures beyond the fact that the President has complied with the recommendations of the committee.
Which means that Jubilee House will not tell the public the reasons for her removal, except to say that the committee said she should be removed.
Jubilee House cannot breach the Constitution of Ghana, which bars us from discussing details surrounding this entire proceeding.
However, the expedited nature of the process is curious, isn't it? That 3 hours or so ago, the committee members came to the President to brief him and deliver to him a sealed envelope. Few hours later, you have said that a letter has been written to her and all the processes that are required before the announcement will be made have been done. It looks a bit expedited, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure about expedition. The point is that the committee presented a report. Several hours passed before a statement was issued. You see, the President cannot take a position either in favor of or against the recommendation of the committee. So what the President needs to acquaint himself with is the recommendation, whether or not the Chief Justice should be removed or maintained in office. And once it is clearly written in black and white in the report presented that that is the recommendation of the committee, action must be taken to fulfill that, requirement. And that is what has been done. I mean, it doesn't take forever to draft a letter informing the Chief Justice about this. It doesn't take forever to prepare a warrant. And it doesn't take forever to put out a 3-paragraph statement that I have done, announcing to the people of Ghana that this is the decision the President has taken based on the recommendations. This is the action, I beg your pardon, the President has taken based on the recommendations of the committee. So there's really no issue of expedited action or the lack of it.
This is a big issue. I spoke to Joseph Menka a short while ago. He was Deputy Attorney General. He says that from where he sits or he sat, he's noticed that the Constitution was respected, all the procedure was properly followed, except that he says you can also use the Constitution for your own mischief, and he believes that this has opened the floodgates for future Chief Justices to be removed. What's your comment on that?
First of all, how can upholding the Constitution of Ghana be referred to as mischievous? In other words, our Constitution